The match umpire, the match referee, Tonye Timinadi. And you can see Nigeria, led by Sylvester Okpe, shaking hands with the umpires and the match referee. Team list for Nigeria: Captain Sylvester Okpe, Ademola Onikoyi, Agekum Daniel, Akere Isesele, Asia Joshua, Danladi Isaac Okpe, Redwan Abdulkareem, Sulaiman Rushewe, Taiwo Muhammed, Hussaini Prosper, and the 12th man is Sheson Adedeji. Chiemele Udekwe and Peter O arrested. For Sierra Leone, George Ngbeba, captain, Alison Toure, Aruna Kainesi, Chenoba, George Sese, Ibrahim Kamara, John Bangura, Mini Rukpaka, Raymond Koka, Samuel Conte, Yegbe Jallo, and Moses Williams serving as the 12th man. Making way, Lansana Lamin, former captain, and Abbas Blah. The rituals is going on among the umpires and match referee. On your screen, Ibrahim Kabia is the one who is the shortest and being touched by the tallest amongst them, Habib Amoto Enesi. Musa Ehizoje are the two umpires. Ibrahim Kabia from Sierra Leone is the third umpire. Match referee Tonye Timinadi. And of course, you can see Kehinde Olabiwonu. Nigeria versus Sierra Leone. And you can see the area view of the environs of the Tafawa Balewa Cricket Oval and its surroundings. Lovely, beautiful view to see. Nigeria has been the most consistent in terms of opening up batting. They have always opened batting with Sulaiman Rushewe, wicket keeper, and Agekum Daniel. Sulaiman most times starting as the opening batter in most cases. Both of them love to play with each other. Sulaiman and Daniel. The main umpire for this first over is Musa Ehizoje. Joining me as usual to provide expert analysis is Tamuna John.
Thank you, Mr. Sheung. It's nice to be here with you at the Cricket Oval TBS, Lagos, Nigeria. Would like to say a very big thank you to our sponsor, Dafabet, who has been behind and up front the scene, making sure that the first of its kind is being hosted very, very well. At the center, I can see Rusawe Sulaiman setting up to face the first ball. Samuel Conte from Sierra Leone runs in gently to deliver the first ball for a dot ball. No run was made off that one. A good start, Samuel.
Samuel Conte has been missing in action for some few games, but he's glad to have him back in the squad. That's a wide ball. I'll tell you one fun fact about Samuel Conte in a jiffy. Another wide ball. On October 20, 2021, at the Unilag Cricket Oval, at the 6th match bilateral series between Nigeria and Sierra Leone, the second game of that tournament, with Nigeria leveled at 1-1. Samuel Conte was the top performer for Sierra Leone on that day. In 4 overs, he took 5 wickets for 17 runs.
Lovely push by Rusawe Sulaimon into the covers area for 1 run. I love the fact that they are rotating strike. I love the fact that this partnership always work.
And that's what they call Yoi Shina, Yoi Kangai. Good thinking, good products. He checks the first ball. The man who has got dual citizenship, Nigeria, Ghana. Mother Nigerian, father Ghanaian. Said, I love Nigeria so much. And that's why I chose to represent this country. Good start for him. And they want to run quickly, but good communication.
Lovely flick by Daniel Ajogun down the square leg area for 2 runs.
2 of them used to play for the same club, Ibejuleke Cricket Club, one of the most dominant clubs in club cricket here in Nigeria. But now Sulaiman Rushewe plays for Island Titans Cricket Club. His pitch. Better bowling from Samuel Conte was brought back to life some years ago, and when he was commissioned, it was in January. He has 10 strips. Nigeria are 5 for loss of no wickets at the end of the first over. Ajeku and Rushewe have combined to score 3 runs. Haven't faced 6 balls.
I'm sure when you can see from the first over how the pitch is playing from the pavilion end of the game. You'll find out that the pitch, the balls are not coming up to the batsman nicely, and that's because of the rain that fell last night. But I know that gradually the pitch will dry up and they will actually have some bites in the next, let's say in the next 5 to 10 overs from now.
That informed the decision of Captain George Edward Ngbeba to put Nigeria to go and bat. He feels he has the bowlers that can do the job. George Sese coming from the Court of Appeal end. He has a plethora of bowlers. Ibrahim Kamara, Chenoba, Edward Ngeba, George Sese, Samuel Conte. Wide ball. That's Nigeria's best batter at this tournament and the man with the most runs at this tournament. The last game he played against them was awesome. Good stop at mid wicket. Because they run quickly, they will go for 2 and they make it.
Very lovely shot there by Rossaway. Angling the bat, keeping the face of the bat on the ground. The ball just passed through the second slip and it definitely went for 2 runs. The running between the wicket, between the 2 batters have been so excellent, and that's the trademark of what Nigerian batting seems to be like that.
And I just quickly want to ask you, Tamuno, the unpredictability of this Sierra Leonean side gives me reason to think you don't know which Sierra Leonean side will turn up. The one that turned up yesterday wasn't good at all. Lovely there. He thought he could catch it, but not at all. But they are showing much more intent in today's game as compared to what we saw of them yesterday against Rwanda, that they looked disinterested.
Well, anyway, Sharon, you know that, like I told you previously, that teams do much better as they progresses into tournaments. They've played Nigeria twice, and this is the 3rd game playing against Nigeria. So definitely some confidence have been built over time, and that's why you can see them play more better. But my initial worry was, why did they choose to field when they won the toss? But I found out that later on, from the pavilion end, the ball wasn't carrying, and that means that there's a damp around that area. It was more, the pitch seems to be more lively from the Court of Appeal end, and that is a good decision. Why they put Nigeria in, get some evil bounce, get some wicket, wrap them through it, and come in when the pitch is more alive, and to chase the runs and get more runs to win.
All right, excellent thought from you. Judge Sese is still coming from the Court of Appeal end. Yegbe Jalo, lovely pickup. Sulaiman Rushewe is on 100% strike rate. Ajekun Daniel is on 50% strike rate. John Bangura missed that. And 1 run in addition to the already accrued runs. One more good ball to go, and we'll bring this second over to a close. At this rate, they are currently on 7 runs per over. And what a sheer coincidence. They are on 7 runs per over, 14 runs for loss of no wickets. And when you check Sulaiman Rushewe, 7 plus 7, it will give you 14.
You're right.
Face 7 balls and score 7 runs. When you add those two together, it gives you 14 runs that Nigeria has.
Sure, I would also like to bring this to your notice that if you watch the way the Nigerian batters approach the innings, you will see them more business minded. They've actually run between the wickets so well and they've called so clearly. And so far in the tournament, it's Nigerian team happen to be a side that has not shown any sign of fatigueness, any sign of being lazy running around the pitch, and that's a good one. And we will give a good credit to the trainer of the Nigerian side, none other than Sheyo Onupio, who has actually worked hard to see that the team is fit and none of them is carrying injury so far. And that's fantastic, Sheyo.
Sheyo Olympio, the fitness coach and the product of the University of First Choice and the Nation's Pride, University of Lagos, Department of Human Kinetics and Health Education, Faculty of Education. Dab the ball for just one. And I was speaking with Sheyo Olympio and he said I should take a second look at Peter Aho. Usually Peter Aho finds it difficult to carry his body based on his body somatotype, but now he shed a lot of weight and is very quick and brisk. Unfortunately, Peter is not playing today. He's rested, but he's done a lot on him.
Oh man, that was a quick yoker into the toes of Ajekun Daniel and an appeal from the Sierra Leonean side, and the hands of the umpire has been raised, and that will be the end of Daniel Ajekun innings.
Peter is not. The replay again. Samuel Conte. Wow, that leg.
I think he played a bit too early. If you see the swing of the bat, you definitely know that the batters actually completed that shot before the ball came in. I think the bowler Samuel Conte delayed that one, but it was a perfect in-swinger that was cutting into the batsman and well delayed. Well, good cricket sense, and Sierra Leone has beginning to show why they chose to field first.
In comes Akere Isesele.
Akere Isesele will be joining Rosario Sulaiman at the center, while Daniel Ajekun has taken a stroll out to the pavilion.
We are currently in the third over. The man going out wears jersey number 18, Ajekun Daniel. And when you say 6 times 3, it gives you 18. Now these two batters are 7 and 8 respectively. Isesele jersey number 8. Sulaiman Rushewe jersey number 7. Akere.
Like I said before, lovely wicket being bowled. I told you guys about the pitch not carrying earlier on, and you see what it has done to the incoming batsman who has not settled in. Akere is out again, walking down to the pavilion. If something must to be done, the coach has to pass an advice to the batters to stay down when batting. If not, there will be a lot of surprise wicket up front.
Akere Isesele is still stunned. Samuel Conte, the man I spoke about, he never saw what was happening.
Like I said before,
you can see on the look of Akere feeling dejected that I didn't have much time in the batting crease. He played golden duck. What a good over for Samuel Conte. In this tournament, only one player has gotten an hat-trick, and that was against this same Sierra Leone. Taiwo Mohammed, left-arm bowler, got an hat-trick and also got a maiden over. Samuel Conte is in the hunt for an hat-trick. Will Nigeria's best batter yesterday, Ademola Onikoyi, allow Samuel Conte to join the league of those who have an hat-trick at this tournament? This ball will decide. And so Samuel Conte, like Zapi Bimenyimana of Rwanda, who got 2 straight wickets and was on the verge of getting an hat-trick and was denied by Sierra Leone.
Batting from the pavilion end, any batter who does not go further or does not lean forward to block, who plays on the up, will have trouble on issue with any fast bowler bowling at the good length area.
Lovely bowling from Samuel Conte, already proving to be tormentor in chief. 6 runs for 2 wickets in 2 overs.
The decision taken by the Sierra Leone side is actually working for them, so it's a good decision. If you look at the board right now, you'll find out that it's 2 wicket down, 15 runs and 3 overs gone. I would like to really commend the decision of the captain of the Sierra Leone side. There will be a lot of surprises from the pavilion end if the batters are not playing forward. And by now, I think that the Sierra Leone bowlers must have known that the areas and the good length side does not really come up. Well fielded there, but they still went for 2 runs.
George Chelsea coming from the Court of Appeal end.
Oh, one day shot by Rosawen Sulaimon. He glanced at one in between the square leg and the fine leg area for 4. Good space, lovely timing, good shot, well executed, lovely technique also.
Lovely. And you know, when I see shots like that, I just remember Tikaratno Dilshan for Sri Lanka. They call it Dil Scoop. He's on over 100% strike rate, Sulaimon Rushewe. The coach will hope that the duo of Ademola Onikoyi and Sulaimon Rushewe remain in the batting crease for the next 10 overs. And if they remain in the batting crease for the next 10 overs, a lot of damage will have been done. The run rate is quite high, aside for those 2 wickets, that of Isesele and Daniel.
He's played that one into the hands of the first slip. Not well timed, not well covered. I was actually going to say something about that particular ball. George Cisse has bowled 3 balls outside the off stump line, and Sulaimon has made impact with those 3 balls, but the 4th ball got him into trouble. That one was a bit wider from him. He went to chase it without covering the face of the bat, and he scooped that one into the air and it's out.
And that was a good catch there.
Isaac Danladi walking in to partner with Ademola Onikoyi. 3 wicket down. The Sierra Leone seems to be on top. They are happy that the wickets are dropping, not minding the runs being scored so far by the Nigerian side. It's definitely looking like an upset. We look forward to see surprises in tournaments like this, especially a team that has been beaten 3 times, and all of a sudden coming up with such surprises. I think it's one of those things we really want to commend.
Ademola Onikoyi yet to get off the mark. Now that Sulaiman Rushewe, who has been scoring the runs, is out. It's an opportunity for him and Danladi Isaac to probably form a partnership in between them. Two more balls for George Sese to finish his second over and the fourth. An appeal. George Sese is 14 for 1. That was close. In between the wicket keeper and George Ngeba. Yegbe Jalo, wicket keeper for today.
It's end of 4 overs, 22 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
Entirely new batters for Nigeria. Ademola Onikoyi would hope to have the same performance of yesterday against Ghana. The captain still wants to maximize the potential of Samuel Conte. He's into his third over. Running in between the wickets.
Some of the things I noticed in this tournament so far, Sierra Leone has been at the bottom of the league so far, the bottom of the table, and he that is down is fear no fault. So coming to play, they are playing more. They are playing under less pressure, and you can see the impact of playing well positive when you don't have anything to lose, and so that's why you can see that there might be a surprise to the Nigerian team.
Good pick up from Miniru Kwaka, ensuring what was looking like a 4, courtesy of that lovely drive ended up as just 1 single run.
Danladi Isaac has edged that one. Charlie followed that, not properly timed. Edged that one to the to the gloves of John Bangura, and he's gone. Nigeria have lost another prominent batter again. 4 batters down, 24 runs. Still in the batting power play area. Well taken by John Bangura. You can see how the replay goes. So nice.
Out goes Danladi Isaac. And you can see him very angry with himself. The Sierra Leoneans are super excited. And more excitement coming from Samuel Conte. Quickly, Fumi, what's happening in India? South Africa taking on Australia, the most successful team.
In the first inning, we witnessed South Africa giving 311 runs for the loss of 7 wickets at the end of 50 overs game. Currently, I can tell you that with the loss of 2 wickets, South Africa is on 50 runs in 9.5 overs.
Did you say South Africa or Australia?
Australia, rather. Australia batting round with the loss of 2 wickets, 50 runs on board in 9.5 overs.
Thank you, Fumi. We'll get more updates from her as the game goes on. Definitely not where Nigeria wants to be, but where Sierra Leone wants them to be.
The captain is in there to partnership with Ademola Onikoye, Sylvester Okpe. The captain just escaped that one now. Earlier on, we were talking about the how lively the pitch is and how and what it's playing like today, especially because of the downpour of last night. Most wickets the Nigerian side have given out today is because of the less carry of the pitch in the good length area, and if your technique is not solid, you're going to fight a lot, especially when you're not going down to hit those balls, when you play on the up more regularly. That's a square drive by Ademola Onikoye. Well played, well stationed, good technique, good timing. You definitely see how he rocks forward into that shot and played so clean.
Nigeria Sierra Leone has always been a feisty game at any level, be it under 19, be it at the senior national team. And after the end of the 5th over, which is a quarter of the overs, Nigeria are 27 for 4. Sulaimon Rushewe, Daniel Ajeku, Danladi Isaac, and Akere Isesele. Samuel Conte, 11 runs for loss of 3 wickets in 3 overs. I hope we will not have the kind of performance that happened, like I said, on October 20, 2021, which was a Wednesday at the Unilag Cricket Oval, where Nigeria won by 6 runs to level that 6-match bilateral series after losing the first game by 6 wickets. Nigeria batted first on that fateful day, scored 102 runs for loss of 7 wickets in 20 overs. The top performer for Nigeria, unfortunately, is not in this tournament, Ashmi Shesta, who scored 24, and Samuel Conte on that day took 5 wickets for 17 runs in 4 overs. And in return, they scored 96 runs for loss of 9 in 20 overs. Their top performer is John Bangura, who is now wicket keeping today and is more of an outfield person. He scored 46. But Sylvester Okpe had 3 wickets for 12 runs in 4 overs to win the player of the match on that day. Sylvester Okpe now is the one batting. We are into the 6th over. George Sessi from the Court of Appeal end. Wide ball.
That ball was a wide, but the technique behind that, leaving that ball is, I think, I'm a bit not too comfortable. If that ball has come wicket to wicket, it would have been a big trouble because they shot off a good length that was bowled by Cisse. It didn't carry. It came down flat. One would presume if that comes wicket to wicket, it would be more of a danger to the batter.
This definitely will race for 4.
Lovely glance shot there by the captain down the fine leg area for 4 runs.
The captain would have to put in a captain's performance and arrest this slump of tumbling wickets and try and form a formidable partnership with Ademola Onikoyi.
I agree with you, Shehu Ajidagba. The captain has to play captain innings. We've not seen him come to the party in this tournament so far. Maybe he has promised to give us a show this time around.
Absolutely, and we hope it's today. He is no stranger to Ademola Onikoyi, who they both play for the same club, Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club, and they have a tete-a-tete meeting. You can be rest assured that one of the many things they are saying is we need to play out these overs, form partnership, score runs, which is very important.
That also didn't carry on the good length area. I think the pitch is not playing 100% like it has played for the past 7 days. But the batters need to be a bit more careful and play themselves in and not going back on that good length area.
Unfortunately, George Edward Ngbeba, when he was fielding questions, never said what the song meant that they usually chant to encourage themselves. He said they considered that assignment to the youngest in the team, Alusin Toure, former under 19, that he should start telling them, Alala Ilolo, alo, Alala Ilolo, alo, alo. What that meant, I need a Sierra Leonean to interpret. But it's a way of gingering themselves. Still missing those balls. They won't mind. That's where they want Nigeria to be. A place where they will be seen not to be scoring runs.
George Cisse seems to be bowling so well to the captain of the Nigerian side, keeping him really guessing. He has brought that one back, very well delayed, good cricket bowling sense, and it's the end of that over. He's bowled 5-dot ball. He gave a white ball in the first ball and conceded 4 runs in that over. Very well bowled, George Cisse.
32 for loss of 4 wickets after 6 overs. 14 more overs to go. The current run rate is 5.33, and at this stage the projected score is 107.
6 extras so far from the Sierra Leonean side. It's end of power play, 32 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Ademola Onikoyi not out, still playing strong, building his innings gradually as we know him. Sylvester Okpe not out also. He has faced 8 balls and made 5 runs, still digging it in there.
Yegbe Jalo request for an helmet. They want to rest the pace bowlers. They will save Samuel Conte for the latter stage of this game, and the captain George Edward Ngbeba will be bowling from the pavilion end. Adewale Nikoyi.
Sierra Leone also introduced Spain in the 7th over to calm things down. They want to see the Nigerian batters muzzle this one out and probably take the advantage of not letting the ball come speed to the bat.
Positive starts.
Why I consider Spain a good option is this: the pitch is not playing 100% good like we expected. The ball has been skidding and stay low. For a slow bowler, it takes a lot for you as the batter to judge and also fight against the ground. So this is a very good option also.
It's a captain's battle. George versus Sylvester. George, captain of Sierra Leone. Sylvester, Nigerian captain. Will they go for 2? Yes, they will, because of the way this man picked the first one. And that's Samuel Conte.
An appeal of that ball with the umpire raises hand. Batter walking out and has paused at some point. We don't know what the decision will be. The umpire has not given, has not raised his finger yet.
The umpire is telling them to get on with the game. He sees it better. There will be discussion between the two umpires, Habib Amoto Enesi and Musa Eizoje, on the decision of what that ball was. Is the captain of Nigeria out, or he still remains there? Yes, the discussion is over, and they would give us what the outcome was. And the captain is gone. Sierra Leone captain wins the battle over Nigeria's captain. Great communication between the two umpires. They work together in tandem.
The wicket of the captain, Sylvester Okpe, was a bit freakish, but right from time we knew he was actually struggling. The pitch on its own had its own play, not keeping up to the expectation of the batter. But then, the way he actually played that shot, going back to that ball off a spinner that trapped him inside his crease, and the face of the bat also opening to that shot. No doubt there must have been a nick somewhere, and the umpire, not 100% clear, not hearing that edge of the bat, went down to consult the square leg umpire, his colleague, and he was given out, and that's the reason why the captain is walking down the aisle. Onikoyi Ademola still in.
In comes Ridwan Abdul Karim.
All right. At this stage, all that is needed from the Nigerian team is to build a partnership. Onikoyi must hang in to the end of this game and make sure the other batters coming in play around him throughout. I wonder where the Sierra Leonean actually slept last night. This must have done well with them, or this, should I say, what soap did they have their bat with? It's actually working at this time. At this point in time, one would say that whatever they did last time should be repeated. And a surprise last ball bowled to Karim Ridwan. That was a quick one that got him. A very slow action, but a good whipping hand into Ridwan, and he actually went down and trapped that one to show you that he has good reflex action.
35 for loss of 5 wickets after 7 overs. The lowest run ever scored at this tournament was from Sierra Leone, 49 all out. Nigeria will not want to score the lowest run. I'm sure they have it not to score the lowest run. But this is definitely not going according to script.
A spin has been introduced from the other end, which is the Court of Appeal end. Raymond Coker coming in to bowl. Oh, a medium pacer. Actually warming up with bowling spin with his colleague. I think the Sierra Leone side are beginning to enjoy themselves in the field of play. Not finding it difficult to get wickets so far. A good dab there down to the point area by Ademola Oniko, a well-experienced batsman. He has gotten 2 runs off that one. Easy to nice run running between the wickets. Well athletic.
They need to build partnership and play out these overs. The runs will definitely come. But with the way...
Lovely played by lovely, well played and to the long off on area. Ademola Oniko easily played that shot. Well timed. Roll his back on it at the point of impact to keep the ball and pushing it into a well-deserved space for 1 run. Very well played. And I can tell you, Ajidagba, that the Nigerian side has a very long tail. If you think it's over, batter number 10 can come and score 60, 70 runs for you. And that's where the Sierra Leone must understand that it is not over until it's over.
Ridwan Abdul Karim, under 19 captain to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. His T20 debut for Nigeria was against Sierra Leone in Unilag. The last game of that tournament, the bilateral series, Nigeria won by 36 runs. Tuesday, October 26, 2021, Ridwan Abdul Karim made his debut for the senior national team.
Very
they
well
go for
pushed.
2? Yes, they go.
Very well pushed. A back and across shot. And that's what we talk about when batters run between the wickets. You don't overrun. There was a chance for the 3rd run. They did not do that because the batters overrun. And that's the first of its kind I've seen from the Nigerian side. They are very disciplined when actually batting at them center.
Raymond Coker, last ball of his over.
That one was bowled into the batter, Karim Ridwan. Blocked that one, dropping his bat, a soft hand off that shot there, and they took 1 run.
It's very imperative that these 2 batters try to build their innings and not do anything risky. The partnership you are seeing, Sulaiman and Ajekun, 15 runs from 15 balls.
Very well bowled by George Edward. A quick one into the batter, and Ridwan dug that one out for a single down the square leg area. They really have to stay down in this particular end of the innings. I told you guys, the spinners are more deadly when it comes to this end of the pitch. Ball does not carry, it comes flat to you, so you really need to stay down if you must score runs off this bowler. Very well played by Onekoye. Off drive for 1 run down to long off area. Easy one. They have to play more careful to make sure they don't lose their wicket. An early flick from Ridwan Karim that didn't go anywhere. It was almost caught by the wicketkeeper itself at the short leg area.
This looks like they want to take them on. Ridwan is really ready to run with his legs.
A well-deserved 2 runs played by Ridwan Karim upon his leg and actually drive that one to the on side of the field for 2 runs. Very well played, well-deserved, no risk involved.
Just very quickly, the partnership we're talking about. Sulaiman Rushewe and Akere Sesele faced 1 ball, no run. Sulaiman Rushewe and Ademola Onikoyi faced 6 balls and scored 6 runs. Danladi Isaac and Ademola Onikoyi faced 5 balls, scored 3 runs. Okpe Sylvester, captain, and Ademola Onikoyi faced 14 balls, scored 11. Ridwan Abdulkarim now and Ademola Onikoyi have faced 13 balls and scored 10 runs in between them. Raymond Coker back to the Court of Appeal end.
Onikoyi, Ademola, and Karim Ridwan have very good players of Spain. You can't take that away from them over time. And it's good to see them partnership when the ship is no more sailing. See that shot.
Intelligent, that will go for 4. Except something happens. It looks like it will go for 4. No, it did not. But can they run it out?
Very well played by Ademola Onikoyi. Sweep shot down the fine leg area. It just went down, opened the face of the bat, and allowed the pace of the ball to ease down and race down to the boundary. Unfortunately, it didn't get 4, but they got 3, which was not bad.
Raymond Coker into his second over. But more importantly, as we approach the first half of the first innings, better bowling there from him. 3rd ball of this over. 3 more good balls and would have come to the end of the 10th over. Like they say, forward defensive is a shot. You play forward, you don't play backward. Because it's forward ever, backward never. Looks for that space. He wants to do 1 more. But Onikoyi communicates by saying
a very good push.
It's going to be risky.
By Karim Ridwan. Launch into that one. Then push it into the covers area for a single run. A good temperament there. Onikoyi don't want to give chances. And that over also was well bowled by Raymond Coker. He has considered 4 runs in that over, and not really bad when bowling to batters like Onikoyi Ademola and Ridwan Karim.
Ademola Onikoyi faced 13 balls, scored 11 runs. Karim faced 11, scored 7. Current run rate is 4.90. Nigeria 49 for loss of 5 wickets after 10 overs. At this stage, it's been calculated mathematically that Nigeria will finish on 98.
If they continue to get 4 runs per over, they will definitely end up at 98. But we all know what partnership is all about, and how runs are being built up over time when batters spend much time in the center.
No ball, 1 extra run for Nigeria, and it's going to be a free hit. As declared by the main umpire, Musa Ehizoje.
Well driven. Onikoyi Ademola actually played that one on the up for on drive.
Good stop there from Chenoba.
Still have a very good impact with the ball. Oh, and that was a bit full, and it was dispatched.
Maximum is that.
It was dispatched to the deep mid wicket area.
George Sese even had to applaud that.
That was an effortless 6 runs played by Ademola Onikoyi, the man who seems to have the best temperament in this tournament that I've seen so far.
When you talk about no competition, the replay says it all. You can't compete with that 6. Thank you, production team. Pulls it. Even Sese had to own up by saying he's 6, becoming the second umpire to declare.
I can also say such shots, it's called a pressure relief shot, especially when you've been looking for that route to escape, and the bowler does bring that loose one to you and say, have a break with this.
It's been a good over for Nigeria. This 11th over from Captain George.
Gradually we'll begin to see the partnership of Onikoyi Ademola and Karim Ridwan working. You can see that technique is so balanced, and how he actually defend that ball. Proper head and shoulder into the shot. Good balanced transfer of weight. He has done that back to back to show his superiority around the wicket. You can't take that from him. When you see good technique, I want to make you understand that you must appreciate it. Well played by Karim Ridwan, the captain of the 19th side.
Thank you very much, our production team. The partnership, 23 runs from 26 balls. Ridwan Karim faced 11 balls, scored 7 runs. Ademola Onikoyi faced 13 balls, scored 11. And their contribution is what you are seeing on your screen.
By their partnership, you can actually tell that they have dot lesser balls, and they have actually made runs in most of the balls they faced while playing together.
Ridwan is very young. He wants to run. He has the energy.
Very well played by Ademola Onikoyi. Straight beating the bowler, going straight down to the mid off area for the mid off area for a single run. Easy shot, well played. Oh, very lovely.
This will be 2 runs if they want to, but Onikoyi says no.
That was a great skill. That shot played by Ridwan, exhibited by Ridwan Karim, was a very great one. Most batters will etch that one into the first slip, second slip area. You can see how he angled his bat, keeping the face of the bat on the floor, using the base of the ball to get that runs. And the runs have started tickling from this batsmen. They have been doing well, using their feet, running the singles, and as well playing the bat ball the way it should be played. Lovely shots coming up our way. It's good to watch cricket like this. This is how you rate batters who will play their team out of trouble.
Easy catch for Chenoba. The look on Ridwan says it all.
A lousy flick of off Raymond Coca by Ridwan Karim, and he played that one just in the inner circle of the 15 yards to the hands of the Sierra Leone fielder.
I'm sure he'll be saying to himself, what did I just do? I was just about to say, these two being there till like the 15th, 16th over, Nigeria has still got some batters who can do damage. And one of such is Isaac Okpe, the one we call AB De Villas.
And I can tell you that shot that Ridwan played was a half-hearted shot. I'm sure he will be telling himself now, feeling so disappointed that I would have just finished that shot. That shot, if it was well played or finished, it would have landed in King's College. Our ways, the other end of the Court of Appeal for 6, but it didn't go that way. Okpe Sylvester in to work out a partnership with Ademola Onikoyi, who is gradually sailing from his own path. We know this young man, Isaac Okpe, is also the current wicket taker in the tournament so far. He has really not done too well with the bat, but with the ball, trust me, he has. He has pushed that one for single, his first ball off Raymond Coca, down the on area for one. Well played on Onikoyi, looking for space. Actually stepped forward on time but delayed his playing. That is a player who has good eyes and good technique. End of over. It's 12 overs gone. 62 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. They're currently going at 5 runs per over. So far, the Sierra Leone side has bowled 7 extras. With the top wicket taker Samuel Conte, who has taken 3 wickets, 3 overs, 11 dot balls, and he has been played 11 runs so far. His economic rate has moved to 3.67. George Edward is coming in from the pavilion end to bowl his 4th over.
4th and final over. After 3 overs that he has bowled, he's got just 1 wicket and 16 runs.
And that was a risky one, but both batters understand themselves. They've taken that one quick. Well pushed by Isaac Okpe.
They both play for the same club. Isaac Okpe is the captain of Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club. That same club where Ademola plays for.
Oh, soft hands, good shot.
Can they go for 2?
That is what experience is all about. You can see the way he just dropped his bat for that ball and get the runs off it. Well experienced Ademola Onikoyi. He's made 21 off 21 balls. Current run rate for him, current strike rate for him is 100. And Isaac also is still on 100 too. Both partnership has started sailing.
Good bowling there from George, captain.
Yes, a quick one from Edward George to Isaac Okpe, and no runs was made there. Wow. Very well bowled. 2 dot balls to Isaac Okpe. No answers yet. He has bowled that one outside leg storm, and the umpire has raised his hand, and it's a white ball. Oh, very lovely. Well played.
Can they
by
go for
Isaac.
2?
I think they are taking the fielders on, and they have run that one quick. Good communication, good running between the wicket, between Ademola Onikoyi and Isaac Okpe. 1 ball to come from George Edward. Isaac still facing.
They took on Miniru Paka.
Oh,
That same place.
Lovely shot. Good call by Ademola Onikoye. Well run by Isaac Okpe. And that will bring us to the end of the 13th over. It's 68 for the loss of 6 wickets. Nigeria still currently going at 5 runs per over.
Ademola Onikoye, 100% strike rate, 21 balls faced, 21 runs scored. Isaac Okpe faced 6 balls, scored 5 runs. Raymond Coker will now be coming from the Court of Appeal end. He will be getting into the 14th over. But let's get into what's happening between Australia, the most successful team at the World Cup, and South Africa.
Thank you so much, Adi Dagba. I don't think things are going too well or as planned for Team Australia right now, as they've lost 5 wickets in 17.1 over and just 70 runs on board. Remember, they are chasing 311 runs that the South African batters had put on the board. So far, so good. Low performance from Team Australia.
Much later, you tell us the top performers for South Africa in the first innings and who is doing the damage. Who is doing the damage for South Africa. So you tell us the top performers for South Africa in the first innings much later and who is doing damage in the second innings. But back to this game, Raymond Coker from the Court of Appeal end is into his last over, but more importantly, the 14th.
And Nigeria is beginning to get into a comfortable total, which the Sierra Leone side don't want them to be. And that means the batting has come to understand the play of the pitch and also being able to manipulate their runs around the good bowling of the Sierra Leone side.
They are still watching whether there will be an appeal for Isaac to be out.
And that was given a leg by the umpire.
Abibu Amoto Enesi.
Thank you, Mr. Ajidagba. You're the best.
God is the best.
You are created in this image. And the Bible says you are God. Yeah, we know our God. We know He's the best. Oh, lovely calling between Isaac and Ademola Onikoye, and well run between the wickets. I think this partnership, like you said, Ajidagba, understand themselves back from the days of when they play for GCI and currently in the national side. When they meet at the center, you can see that synergy between both of them, running between the wickets so fast, even when playing the ball in front of them.
They are still playing for the same club. They are still members of Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club.
Oh, that's great. It's good to know that from you, Ajidagba. Thank you for updating me on that. Thank you.
They run out of the league last season, and I'm sure they want to come back bigger, stronger, and better this time around.
Good push. Lovely push by Onikoye down the long on area for 1 run. Easy one there from him. Man's full of experience. Doesn't use much power. He knows that he will still get that one if he hits it that hard to the boundary. Use a soft hand, just push that back off the back foot shot. Down there for 1 run. And it's end of over. 14 overs gone. 75 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Ademola Onikoye, 23 of 23 balls. Isaac Okpe, 6 runs of 10 balls. Partnership building gradually. This is what the viewers want to see, and I'm sure the viewers are enjoying themselves all over the world.
Alison Toure is coming from the pavilion end into the 15th over, and from what I'm thinking, that if Nigeria can get 80 or more in 15 overs, then the last 5 overs they can go all out to say they want to get 10 per over or more. That was full toss.
Oh, well run, Isaac Okpe, to back that up. Initially, one would think that ball almost trapped Onikoyi, but well played, well angled, and one run was taken that off that ball to keep the batting going. Very well played by Isaac Okpe in between the covers and the point area. Well decisive shots. Good run for your money. Well played, Isaac. Playing quietly in this innings. We know him. He likes going over. But he has calmed himself down so far. It seems Isaac is getting set for something good. Very well played. That one beats the point fielder. And Onikoyi and Isaac have taken 2 for that one. A lovely sweep by John Bangura, the keeper of the side, who is off the gloves today. He has swept. He ran all the way down to cover up the square leg fielder, take that one and return back to the keeper.
And he dived like a keeper would do.
That was a short ball and it is going in the air. It's not safe. It's been taken. It's been taken from the long off area. And the wicket of Adebola Onikoye has fallen.
That's Minirupaka.
Onikoye 26 runs out of 25 balls. His innings have finally come to an end. They played that one. He didn't time that one that well. He rocked back, but not much power into that shot. And of course, playing against the spin of Alusen Toure, kept that ball in the air. .96, 79 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in 14.3 overs. Nigeria still at 5 runs per over. And Onikoye is out. Isaac will be the one to cruise the ship while other members come in to enjoy the ride.
In comes one of Nigeria's best bowler, Taiwo Mohammed. He achieved an historic feat against the same Sierra Leonean side in the second encounter when they met, and that was the hat-trick in that very wonderful over, which included a maiden also. So he's in now to come partner Isaac Okwe. One thing these two share in common: they both went to South Africa at different times in an academy to learn more about the game of cricket.
You're right.
And he has 2 balls to face Alusin Toure. My projection is that by the 15th over, they will be on 80. And then the next 5 overs, they can go out to be explosive. Eventually gets it. Golden Duck.
Alusin Toure, bowl and caught.
Bowled and caught.
He struggled with that one, but finally didn't let it go. And Taiwo Mohammed, first ball,
Be on.
out.
Check out that replay. He was almost going to drop it. This is one of the best catches. Reason, it was going to be an easy catch. He almost fumbled it, and then later he used one hand to pick it. Taiwo walking back, dejected, left arm bowler, left hand batter.
And guess what? Another left
Arm bowler and left hand batter. But this time around, is more of a lovely replay there.
Prosper Hussaini
would face Alusin Toure. Alusin Toure, this over has had a brilliant over.
Yes, considered 4 runs so far.
Taking 2 wickets.
5 balls, and he has taken 2 wickets, 2 prominent wickets to give the game a new face.
In comes Prosper Hussaini, former under 17, former under 19, one of Nigeria's brightest prospects. On his day, he can be very deadly. He also likes to play Sierra Leone. We just hope today will be the day for Prosper Hussaini. 79 for 8. 15 overs gone. Nigeria has never been under pressure. We like to see Nigeria being put under pressure.
You're right, Shenwaji.
Yes, we saw a bit of it yesterday against Ghana. Not until the 17th over when Onikoyi decided to be Onikoyi that we know, blowing back-to-back sixes.
You're right, Aji.
We like to see Nigeria being put under pressure while batting. That's a lovely view of the environs of Tafawa Balewa Cricket Oval.
You're right, and that is King's College
Yes.
at the back with their lovely field and the court of appeal we mentioned anytime we have a bowler coming from that end.
Yes. Mini Rupaka, the man who won the player of the match against Nigeria on the 19th of October 2021 in the 6-match bilateral series. Mini Rupaka was the one who was the top performer. He had 4 wickets for 11 runs in 4 overs.
One run there that was so careless by the bowler. A ball was played directly to him and he fumbled that one for 1 run. Especially when you want to keep the pressure up and you want to keep the wickets coming, you don't give chances, you don't give anything extra to the batters. Don't make them comfortable. They are struggling, you can see, but then you need to keep the pressure up by doing everything right.
Quickly, terminal 15.1 overs gone.
Mm.
What's your projection?
15.1 overs gone. They still have 2 batters at hand with Prosper and Isaac batting. I think these 2 guys, you can't really underestimate them. If they stay in the next 5 overs, I'm sure of 50 runs. But if not, if any wicket drops, you know how it is when the wicket drop in
So
the
at
match.
the end of the day, what's the total runs you are thinking?
I'm looking at 120 to 130.
Okay. They've told him to go and get an helmet. He's a guy who doesn't like to really play with the helmet, Isaac Okpe. But the umpires have told him to get an helmet.
Will they be given out? No, he wasn't given out. By the
That was
umpire.
close.
But that was really close. That was really close. I was waiting to see Sheson Adedeji come in.
Sheson is not playing
and
today.
then I got to find out he was rested today.
Isaac was very lucky. Minu Rupaka starting very well. 2 balls, 2 runs. Better bowling from Minu Rupaka.
Oh, very well bowled by Miniru Pakad. Actually used the back of his hand to delay that one. But didn't actually bowl that full enough to the batter. He would have actually he would have actually pushed the batsman more to play that ball in the air. But very well played also. 1 run off that ball. I think I love to see bowlers bowling variations and varieties of balls. And this has been one of the tools the Sierra Leoneans have been using.
They will go for comfortable 2 runs. Like you have always said, it's unwise for a bowler to bowl 6 balls the same way.
You're right, Sharon. You have to keep them guessing as a bowler. Keep the batter guessing. He doesn't know which one is coming next, but then make sure you are tidy with your line and length. Very well played. Prosper
Can they make two? Yes, they will get comfortable 2 runs.
2 runs again. Very lovely played by Prosper Hussein. He has kept that on the ground so far. I know this young man, Prosper Hussein, is very explosive. I'm very happy to see him start well with the singles, not going on the up.
Apparently, the coach must have given him an instruction based on how wickets are tumbling, that you must bat out the overs.
No doubt.
And if Prosper Hussein bats out the overs, it's going to cause damage. 86 for loss of 8 wickets after 16 overs. Isaac Okpe, and you can see for Nigeria, the wickets that have been lost: Rushewe, Ajeku, Isesele, Ademola Nikoyi, Danladi Isaac, Captain Sylvester Okpe, Ridwan Abdul Karim, Taiwo Mohammed.
Oh,
that's 4 runs any day, anytime.
Well,
what lovely!
Oh, well stopped by John Bangura.
Lovely stop by John
all
Bangura.
The way, sweeping from the offside. Webb, he ran all the way from the third man area squarely down to the deep wicket area to stop that, to the extra covers area to score, to stop that one. Well played, Isaac. Good timing, good technique. Played that one on the ground safely.
Nigeria wants to score that 130 that you are talking about, the projection. They need to have like 10 runs per over. About 10 runs per over. Now let's see whether they can achieve that in this over of Alison Toure, who has a better economic rate. 6 runs for 2 wickets.
I say 2 runs there. They run that one quick, come back quick, and it's going to be a 2 runs there too. It's beginning to look more interesting as the Nigerian team fighting their way back to the top. Gaps in for air.
They've not really done much. They are still fresh, so they can actually take those singles.
See, that's the one, that's the lovely thing about the game of cricket. That's why we use that local content, that local language, that cricket is a biscuit. It can crack. The Sierra Leone started very well, restricted the Nigerian side, and just into the depth of the game, Nigeria bringing to let loose.
Better bowling from Alison Toure, their opening batter.
Well, so far, this has been the best approach Sierra Leone has used against Nigeria so in all their matches in this
tournament. Would they go for 2? Minero Paka says no. Just 1 run. And this is 5 runs in this over. Brilliant from Alison Toure as we get into the 17th over.
Prosper Hussein facing the last ball from Alison Toure.
Appeal.
He bowled that one going down the leg, and Prosper went for that shot, missed it, and Alison Toure appealed for that one, and it wasn't given out. End of over. 17 overs gone. 91 runs on board for the loss of 8 wickets. Nigeria still looking 120. And that was the last ball of Alison Toure. A replay. See, it was bowled out on outside the leg stump, and that's why it wasn't safe for an LBW. Three more overs to come.
Quickly, what's happening in India? Fumi?
Double tension in the air, I must say, as Australia has lost 6 wickets, 84 runs on board, and this is the 21st over, I must say. The top batter for Team South Africa was Quintin de Kock, the wicketkeeper, who scored 109 runs, faced 106 balls, had 8 fours and 5 six. Followed was Aiden Makram, who scored 56 runs off 44 balls, faced he had 7 fours and 1 6. I can tell you the bowler that has been doing magic at the center right now is from South Africa, Kagoso Rabada. 5 overs gone, 1 maiden, 15 runs on board, and he has 3 wickets with an economics of 3.0. Followed closely is Nagidi, 5 overs, 2 maiden overs, 9 runs, 1 wicket with economics of 1.8. Bowling excellently well and putting the Australian batters at the edge of their seat. Superb bowling from Team South Africa, I must say.
Super bowling from George Sese going into the 18th, or the current over we are is the 18th over. After 2 balls, Isaac still fanning those balls. You can see it.
Two dot balls at this time of the game is not too good. They must look forward to score runs per ball and also look forward to get to try the boundary. I know they've lost early wicket, but it doesn't stop you from restricting your shot. If it's in the arc, play it any day, anytime, and play it comfortably. You see the bowler adjusting his field. George Cisse adjusting his field because he knows what the lefty can do. Well, both George Cisse so far, 1 runs off 4 balls, troubling the batters of the Nigerian team. I want to see a good response from Prosper Hosseini. I know this young man, when you bowl into that arc, is definitely going to click you down. One run off that ball and 1 ball to come. A no ball was called by the umpire and a free hit was given, making it 2 runs so far in that over. 1 ball to come.
Prosper Hussein is still yet to get into thick of things.
Not well executed. One would think that would have gone out of the park, but not well timed by Isaac Okpe. But the run was gotten off that ball, and also it was a no ball, so it can't be run out of that ball if he wasn't running well. He's taking his eyes off that ball.
See the
while
replay.
swinging his bat, and also lovely fielding by the Sierra Leoneans. Picked that ball quick and shot at the wicket. No run there. This over has been so fantastic, apart from the fact that he bowled a no ball. George Cicero has been able to bowl so well to curtail the batters of the Nigerian side. And let's see what the last 2 overs will look like. It's 18 overs gone, 95 runs on board for the loss of 8 wickets. We want to see a quick 30. Is that possible in the last 2 overs?
The players have to show a lot of intent. And after 18 overs, 95 for loss of 8 wickets. Prosper Hussaini and Isaac Okwe batting. I'm super excited to announce that at the commentary position we have one of the finest batters in Africa, Sarah Wetoto Bakita, the batting consultant for Team Nigeria, a lady who destroyed, annihilated, tortured and pummeled Rwanda on December 18, 2018. 198 runs was what she posted. Sarah, we are glad to have you back again to do what you know how to do best. Is that statistics right? 198 against Rwanda. How do you do that? 1 week to Christmas. You just spoiled the Christmas of Rwanda. Sarah, great to have you back in Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
How's the experience been in Nigeria?
I have really enjoyed Nigeria so far. The few times I've been around. Yeah, it's a great experience.
I will need you to share your experience with us about what happened at the Night Kwibuka Women's T20I tournament. I'm sure your impact was really felt by Nigeria and Nigerians, and especially the team. So what's the plan this time around as the team prepares for another tournament in Uganda come December?
One thing that was seen is that the girls have a lot of potential, and if they play to their abilities, they can do exploits. And since they have that confidence right now, it's just working on the few things that went wrong in Kwibuka, because right now they know that they can beat any team, the best teams in Africa, and with the qualifiers coming around, they have a big chance of qualifying as well.
Talking about big chance, we saw that chance in Rwanda. Nigeria, against all the odds, quickly defeated the Victoria Pearls, Uganda, defeated Kenya twice, and also beat Rwanda. You share that experience with us as we go into the penultimate over of the West Africa Trophy, proudly sponsored by Dafabet. This is 18.3 overs gone. Alison Toure into his third over, and they are 97 for 8. Nigeria crawling to get to 100. Nigeria has never been in this position where they struggle to get into 100, and it goes big. Just when I ask the question, they get that 100. 6 from Prosper Hussaini.
Lovely shot by Prosper Hussaini, the left-handed batter from the Nigerian side, and also an under-19 player who has actually raised from the rank of the under-19 to play for the senior national team. He's opened up for that particular ball.
He's been looking for that since.
Down to the mid-wicket area, a very big 6, a standard 6 anywhere in the world. That's a very big one, and that is a sign to the Sierra Leonean side that you don't go loose on this batter, it will tear you apart.
We want to thank Sarah Bakita, and we wish you all the best in your quest to take Nigeria to the next level.
Very well played, very well run between
the welcome once again.
Back to push that one back and across into the space of the square leg umpire and the mid-wicket fielder there. Good, lovely play by Prosper Hussaini. Well played, well deserved run also.
Last ball of the penultimate over. Alison Toure is gone.
And Prosper has been trapped at the center. And the wicket of Prosper has fallen. 14 runs off 10 balls. And this will be the 9th wicket of the Nigerian side. Run rate still remains at 5 runs per over, and at this point in time, we have another under 19 player who has actually made the senior national team. Joseph Asha will be coming in to replace Prosper Hussaini. Joshua Asha, a leg spinner for Nigerian side. He can bowl. I've seen this young man bowl so much, and he has grown over time.
Both of them were together in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. They are teammates. They also went to the Omtex Institute in India. He needs to anchor for Isaac Okpe. And you can see for Nigeria, Sulaiman Rushewe 14 runs. Ademola Onikoyi 26. Isaac Okpe is still on 17. And Prosper Hussaini 14. Every other person did not get into double digits.
It's the last over, and let's see if they will utilize it very well. Coming to ball from the Court of Appeal end is no other than Samuel, return bowler Samuel Kunte.
He had a decent over. Just one. He didn't connect it very well. And you can see from the look of Isaac, Joshua Asia, underrate him at your own peril. I saw him up close and personal at the Edo League. He hit a 6 outside of the stadium. But up close and personal, Samuel Conte gets his wickets.
Unsettling Aisha Joseph, a quick one was bowled into him by Samuel Conte, and that will bring the Nigerian innings to an end. 106 for the loss of 10 wickets in 19.2 overs. Nigerian has finally sailed to their dock. Shalom will come in to chase in 106 and cross the ship with a single run to get to 107 to win. But I know it's not going to be an easy fight. The Nigerian side has good bowling options, and I know they will come back strongly. Seun, take us to the match summary.
The match summary: Ademola Onikoyi 26 from 26, 100% strike rate. Isaac Okpe 18 runs from 27 balls. Sulaiman Rushewe 14 from 13 balls. Samuel Conte, top performer, 4 wickets for 12 runs in 3.2 overs. Alison Toure, 3 wickets for 19 runs in 3 overs. That is the match summary. 106 all out. If Sierra Leone gets a win over Nigeria, they will be very excited to say we inflicted a loss on both the first and the second team on the log. They beating Rwanda by 2 runs. Can they beat Nigeria to become the first team to beat Nigeria at this competition? Time will tell. Big thanks to our 2 umpires for today. Umpire Habib Amoto Enesi and Musa Ehizoje. Not also forgetting the 3rd umpire, Ibrahim Kabia. We shall return for the second innings. They need 108 to win, and Nigeria
extending their total of 106. Making sure the Sierra Leone don't cross to get to the other side to get a victory of this one. The umpires are set at the middle of the pitch, making sure that the ground is well prepared for the side to come in to take. We all know the yellow greens. They are well balanced side with a very good big pool of bowling options. Sierra Leone gave 14 extras in their own innings and make sure they restricted the Nigerian batters to 106 runs. It promised to be an exciting match, and a side like Sierra Leone, who has nothing to lose in this tournament anymore, from the bottom of the table, is actually putting up a surprise to the underdogs of the tournament. Calling from the Court of Appeal, and Prosper Hosseini taking up his run-up. We'd like to use this medium to say a very big thank you to our sponsor, Dafabet. And if you're watching or you're following this tournament for the first time, you are welcome to the West African Trophy. Tournament is played at the Tafala Balewa Cricket Oval, Lagos, Nigeria. Lovely, beautiful afternoon here. You can see the fit setting of the captain. The two outfielders for the first 6 overs power play of this has gotten one at the long on area and also at the deep mid wicket area, but a bit squarer. Okay, our change of bowling. Nigeria have decided to come with a spin option, and the captain is leading the attack from the front. Sylvester Okpe coming in to open the bowling for the Nigerian side. Aruna and Alusin are the ones opening the batting for the Sierra Leone side. This promises to be an exciting match to watch wherever you are. Keep an eye on this and follow the game ball by ball. Promise you will enjoy it. First ball from Sylvester. Well replied, and it's going to the hand of the off. Oh my! It was dropped by Isaac Okpe, the elder brother of Sylvester Okpe. Nothing more I can say about that. And a very good replay of that particular ball. See how he misjudged that ball, and a second life was given to Aruna. Shewa Jeba, you're welcome back to the box. It's good to have you back again.
Great start for Team Sierra Leone. 3 runs from 2 balls. Captain of Nigeria decided to change the strategy by opening the bowling from the Court of Appeal end. What they require, they are almost getting it. With 4 runs from 3 balls. According to the square leg umpire.
That would have been a lovely run out, but the ball was not picked on time, and there was a sloppy fielding between the fielders there at the gully area and the point area. Taiwo Mohammed was not able to throw that one quick into the keeper's glove for a run out. Very well, lovely bowling and good keeping also One ball to come from Sylvester Okbe. End of first over. 5 runs for the loss of no wicket. Sierra Leone, we need 102 to win off 114 balls.
Good way to start. They need 5.37. They get 5.00. They know what the target is. They understand the brief. 102 they require in 114 balls.
Coming from the pavilion end, they've introduced another spinner, Isaac Danladi, into the attack. And this time around, that tells you that the Nigerian side are in for business. We want to give the Sierra Leone a chance to hit the ball if they can, and also attack them with the spin option. They know that it takes a lot of skill and technique to play spin bowling. If your techniques are not right, you will struggle. Very well bowled. First ball from Isaac Danladi for no run.
Brilliant.
That one was struck over the mid off.
Brilliant, 4 runs.
4 runs. Very well played.
Aruna Kainesi is on fire. Almost close to 200% strike rate. I love the positivity from Sierra Leone.
Oh, also a bit faster. Is a quick one into the pads, but he found the bat of the batter for no run. Isaac looking strong, looking good. Another dot ball. I think he's trying to rush up the batsman. If you see the way he's bowling, the ball's quickly returned back to him, and that's another good tactics to get a batter out. When you rush them, you keep them unsettled, then they get out.
Oh my word!
That would have been the best catch of the tournament so far.
Looks like a super sports catch.
Lovely, well attempt by Isaac.
The replay says it all. Watch it, and you understand what I'm talking about. The efforts.
The lift of the ground, that is exceptional. End of over. Well, both Danladi, 4 runs considered in that over. He would have gotten a wicket.
Tamuna, watch again. What happened in that penultimate ball of Danladi Isaac's first over? How he leapt, dived. Unfortunately, the ball dropped. That would have been an amazing catch.
Lovely attempt by Danladi Isaac. He jumped 2 feet off the ground to take a return catch and dropped that one.
9 runs for loss of no wickets. Aruna Kainesi getting off the mark.
Quickly, Oseni Prosper has been brought into the attack from the Court of Appeal end. They find out that it will be better they make a spin and a pacer, just to make the batter uncomfortable.
Let's see what Alusin Toure will do.
Well played to the safe area over the bowler's head for 1 run. Alusin Toure.
The captain of Nigeria encouraging his teammates.
1 run off that one.
This is a different Sierra Leone from what we have seen them do It's as if they pick their moment.
That one was bowled down the leg stump area and easily glanced by Alison Ture for 1 run. Haruna facing now the third ball of Prosper Oseni. This is what we talk about when the bowlers keep bowling on a tidy line and the fielding is complementing it. There will definitely be pressure to the batting side, and they will try to do something different and give out a runner chances, if not a stump out chances. This is what we want to see, and we're enjoying ourselves as we see the yellow green enjoy themselves also. Very well pulled. Good shot.
Maximum.
Good shot by Alison Ture. Pulled Prosper down back to the mid-wicket area, to the long off area, deep mid-wicket area for a safe 6 runs. And I think I love this Sierra Leone side. They are full of surprises. Just when you don't expect much from them, they will just come and give you 150. And also, it's dangerous to play a side that is down, that has nothing to lose. They are down already, playing so freely, and we know them right from time that they don't approach the wicket easily. They come all out when they are playing.
And you saw the wicket keeper, Sulaiman, race down to meet Prosper to tell him some things.
1 ball to come from Prosper. 8 runs off him so far. The partnership of Alison Ture and Aaron has started building. Whenever you bowl yokers and you don't get them, seems to be a low footers. And I love the fact that Aruna was able to soft-handedly play that one for a single, not putting much effort to play or hit it hard. He would have missed it. It was a low footers dipping into his toes, but didn't get it right.
After the third over, they are on 18 for loss of no wickets. Aruna Kainesi, 9 runs off 10 balls faced, and Alison Ture, 9 runs off 8 balls.
I must really commend the Sierra Leone batters, their positivity and the way they have approached the inning so far. And if they go on like this, they will definitely get to their benchmark and surpass it. The current run rate is 6 runs.
I will share with you something Nigerians will love to forget in a hurry that happened on Monday, July 24, 2023. Better bowling there. It was at the Africa Division 1 qualifiers in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. After a long while, Nigeria lost against Sierra Leone by 9 wickets. Sierra Leone won the toss and elected to field, just like today. And Nigeria, in a 50 overs game, scored 73 runs in 27 overs. Paul Palm, the best batter for Nigeria, opening batter with 22. George Sese on that day was 4 for 15 in 7 overs. While Alison Ture that day, the man who is batting now, and the man George Edward Ngbeba said is the youngest among them, scored 38 runs not out. But back to this game now. Danladi Isaac. Good stop there. Nigeria being put under pressure. And as a matter of urgency, they would love to get either of these wickets. And just when I said it, that they would love to get either of these wickets, they got the wicket of Alison Ture. Danladi Isaac to get while we are waiting for the new batter to come in. Just very quickly, Fumi, what did you make out of the first innings that Nigeria played? Just your quick summary in about a minute.
I think it's very unusual of what we saw in the first innings. So many drop wickets from the Nigerian batters. Good one to Ademola Onikoyi for coming in to stabilize the innings. I think that's his work as well, but that was good. But so far, it was a little bit below the average performance for team Nigerian batters.
Thank you, Fumi, for that summary of what you noticed from the first innings. Yegbe Jalo, the man who kept wicket today and is coming in, would have a feel of Danladi Isaac. They need 87 runs in 97 balls. Last ball of his second over, Danladi Isaac. No run to bring us to the end of the fourth over. 20 runs for loss of 1 wicket. Alison Toure. They need 87 runs in 96 balls. Everything still favours them. Sierra Leone. Based on the number of balls left and the runs required. Communication between Haruna Kainesi and Yegbe Jalo. What are we having? Looks as if we might be having a new bowler coming from the Court of Appeal. Prosper Hussaini was considered expensive in that over. The second one, third over, I beg your pardon. And now they brought in the leading wicket taker. Good running in between the wickets. Good start. In this over. Appeal from the Court of Appeal. But Habib Amoto Enesi is unperturbed. He gets the wicket. Yegbe Jalo is gone. Yegbe Jalo had no answer to what Isaac Okpe offered. The first ball he bowled to Yegbe Jalo, he appealed for an LB. That appeal was not granted. Fumi, let's run straight quickly to India as we check up on Australia versus South Africa update.
Slow run inning from the Australian batters, I must say. 128 runs for the loss of 6 wickets at the 31st over for Team Australia. Remember that they are chasing 311 runs that the South African batters put on board for them. So far, so good. Slow run for the Australian batters.
Thank you very much, Fumi Omoni, for the updates. In comes George Edward Ngbeba, the captain. An appeal gone! Golden Duck. Will Isaac Okpe get an hat-trick and join Taiwo Mohammed? The way he came in comes, he's going back. The replay, let's see it. He had no answer. Habib Amoto had no option than to raise the hand. What a dramatic game. 21 for loss of 3. Alison Toure, Yegbe Jalo, and now George Edward Ngbeba, the captain. Fumi, I know your crystal ball is rusty, but I want to put it to test now. Can Isaac Okpe join Taiwo Mohammed as the second bowler in this tournament to get an hat-trick? We've seen Zapi Bimenyimana try for Rwanda. We've seen Samuel Conte try for Sierra Leone against Nigeria. Everything is happening around Rwanda, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Nigeria. Don't forget that record we're talking about from Taiwo Mohammed was achieved against Sierra Leone. Can Ibrahim Kamara allow Isaac Okpe, the captain of GCI, to achieve this feat?
Well, I would say Isaac Okpe is an experienced bowler.
Can he achieve it? The question, is it possible?
Is it possible? It is cricket.
I want you to be assertive, yes or no.
50-50.
Or you want to phone a friend? And this is the moment. No. Ibrahim Kamara says no. Fumi sat on the fence. And for Fumi, that I know, sitting on the fence can be very dangerous based on body somatotype. Ibrahim Kamara just taking things easy. For me, cricket is truly biscuit. The best mathematician, Pythagoras, cannot break biscuit into 2 equal halves. They started like an house on fire. Aruna Kainesi and Alison Toure were looking like batters that were going to rip through the bowling of Nigeria. Now, the pendulum has swung to Nigeria with the way they've gotten those quick wickets.
There's a popular saying that says, who they bowl, they bat.
And who they bat?
I know they bat,
they bowl.
And I think that is what we are saying right now from the Nigerian team. Good fielding performance, good bowling, excellent bowling from the bowlers.
Danladi Isaac. I must say that in terms of bowling, Danladi Isaac in every over he has bowled has been extremely decent. He might not be among the top bowlers at this tournament, but his over has been extremely decent. He's into his third over and he has just considered just 6 runs. Good economic rates.
You know, that's the work of some bowlers. They just come in, reduce the run rate. They necessarily might not be wicket takers, but they are just there to reduce the run rate.
Did you see that ball? I wish I could see it on replay. Aruna considered just 6 runs. Just watch it. He didn't see what was coming. He never saw it. Gone!
Now I was just about to say that with the way the batters are flinging their bats, we might just see a wicket soon, and that just happened.
Aruna Kainesi has to walk back. You can see him having a conversation with the umpires, but then umpire decision is final. Gone!
I don't know why he's arguing with the umpires.
Maybe we should see that again on replay. Check it out. Oh, too fast. We could have loved to see that again and see the decision, but like we always say, umpires' decisions are always right. In comes the best batter for Sierra Leone, John Bangura. Will he have a good day today? I wait to see.
No, it is a two-way for John Bangura. At this point, it's either he's intimidated to play or he overplays. It is a two-way thing right now for John Bangura.
But I think the best advice for a John Bangura just coming in now is just to gradually build the innings based on how the wickets have been tumbling. You can't just come in now and become explosive. More importantly, the man who is bowling sensibly. Danladi Isaac. 5.4 overs gone. .5 overs gone, 21 runs for loss of 4 wickets. The target is 107. They take one and he survives that over. John Bangura.
From the display of the fielding side, you can see that there's a lot of experienced players on the field right now. They know what to do and when to do it. That was an excellent decision from Isaac Okwe to take the ball, say, "Captain, please, I can do it." It takes a lot of boldness and courage for the bowler to say, "Captain, I can do it, let me come in." And he gave us a wicket in that over. Excellent decision from Isaac Okwe, I must say. Experience at its peak.
Of course, more importantly, that you are the leading wicket taker at this tournament. You want to continue to have wickets so you can pull yourself away from the chasing pack. Just like we know of Sulaiman Rushewe, who is leading in the batting order. Isaac Okwe. With this now, you'll have moved up in terms of the number of wickets he's gotten. Great bowling there. He's thinking about it. And don't forget that there have been some players that have gone to South Africa in an academy. The Nigerian Cricket Federation ensuring that they give their players all-round development. That must be commended. Players like Sheson Adedeji, players like Isaac Okwe, players like Sylvester Okwe, players like Taiwo Mohammed have all been to an academy in South Africa. And when you talk about South Africa, you have to say they are among the top 5 best teams in the world, unarguably number 1 in Africa. So if you go there to receive training, you must come back to be a better person.
You are not far from the truth. Speaking of South Africa, you can see the display that they are doing right now in Indian, putting the Australian batters on check. 6 wickets down over there. A very good performance from Team South Africa. Again, Isaac Okwe has delivered 3 balls with no run in his over. Another dot ball from Isaac Okwe, coming to bowl from the Court of Appeal end. And if you are just joining us right now, we are live at Tafawa Balewa Cricket Oval, and you are watching the game between Team Nigeria and Team Sierra Leone at the West African Trophy Tournament here in Lagos City. We would like to thank our sponsors once again: Dafabet, Sparkle, SPORTSBOX, the Nigerian Cricket Federation, Lagos State Government, for their unending support towards the game of cricket. 5 balls from Isaac Okwe, and no run has been considered in this over. Would this be a maiden over from Isaac Okwe? Only time can tell. And that wraps it up for Isaac Okwe. Maiden over from Isaac Okwe, the highest leading wicket taker from Nigeria in this tournament. Currently, we are on the 7th over. 22 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. 85 runs is needed to win in 78 balls. John Bangura and Ibrahim are still at the center of the field.
Thank you, Fumi, for that wonderful analysis and for bringing us up to date so far. You're welcome, Fumi.
You're welcome, Tamuno John.
We can see how balanced and how composed the Nigerian team has been so far. They put up a very low total, but notwithstanding, they have actually been able to do a lot of justice to the Sierra Leonean side. They've created so many upsets, and the wickets have started falling. I love the maturity at which the Nigerian side have used to approach this second inning so far. And I'm sure at the moment the Sierra Leonean team will be on their back foot thinking of what to do next. Very well bowled by Daladi Isaac, and appeal has gone up. It was ignored. Oh, wonderful over. A maiden over, no run so far. Oh, beg your pardon. The very first ball of Daladi Isaac, no run off him. Is coming to take bowl the second one. 1 run played by Ibrahim down to the long on area for 1.
At this point of the game, we hope to see a partnership at the center of the field. 2 loose over can put the Sierra Leone batters back on track against Team Nigeria.
I'd like to talk about the composure of the Nigerian team and how good the captain has been able to manage the pitch. You can see there's so much of rotation of bowlers just to disturb the mindset of the batters, and that has actually worked out for the Nigerian side. They've gotten wicket alternating bowlers and getting the best of use of the field so far. Lovely field setting, and you can see that the field is very lively. And that one that we give out and is out. Very well bowled. The 4th ball of Isaac Daladi wrapped John Bangura, and he is walking down to the pavilion. Nigeria has continued to strike as they've gotten 5 wickets for 23 runs at 7.4 overs. You can't take it away for a side that has not lost any match in this tournament so far. Well experienced side, field so well managed also. I'll tell you, it will take any side to give the Nigerian team a real challenge. There, earlier on I was talking about their bowling options and how they've been able to be managed by the captain, knowing what to do at every particular time. The man in and play continues is Isaac Danladi. Fifth ball is about to be bowled. Samuel from Sierra Leone is in. Samuel. That was played back to Danladi, and that is his fifth ball in his over. One ball to spare. Well delayed. I love the fact that the variation Danladi is bowling. This particular ball was well flighted to the batter. Came a bit slower to tempt him to come outside, but the batter kept his calm and let that go for no run. End of Isaac over. He's gotten 1 wicket and he's played off. He's played for 1 run. Isaac has bowled 3 overs so far and has gotten 3 wickets. He has bowled 4 overs so far and he has gotten 3 wickets, and that will be the end of Isaac in this tournament. It's end of 8 overs, 23 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Sierra Leone will need 84 runs to win. They are currently going at 2 runs per over, while they need 8 runs per over. They will need 84 runs to win off 72 balls.
Coming to bowl is a man with a record holder of a hat-trick wicket in this tournament. Taiwo Mohammed, one of the finest bowlers we've seen so far in this tournament.
A quick one into the toes of Ibrahim Kamara for 1 run. Very well dogged out by Ibrahim. Very well bowled by Taiwo Mohammed. I love the fact that this young man keep increasing in pace. It's been an excellent work from him. Before now, working so much in the net. I've seen him day and night at the TBS over bowling. Taiwo Mohammed bowling from the Court of Appeal end. Beat the bat of Samuel Conte. What seems to be an easy runs to chase gradually is becoming very tough for the Sierra Leone side. Early wicket, any day will put pressure on any side. It's appealed for that one. It's third ball and it wasn't given out. Batsman still fishing at the middle. I I was actually thinking he was going to use the 2 sleeves or 3 sleeves because it's coming nicely to the batter and it's beating him regularly. So an edge I foresee. Oh, very well pushed, very well driven by Samuel Conte down to the covers area for 2 runs of Taiwo Mohammed, fourth delivery. And Sharon has started struggling. Their current run rate is 3 runs per over. They will need 7 runs per over if they must win this. And gradually, the Nigerian side is beginning to dominate the, the innings. Very well bowled. Fourth ball, no runs off that run. Beat the bat. We can all see that the ball speed and the bat speed are not actually measured to be equal. The ball is far gone before the bat came down. It means if that ball was on the stump, it would definitely hit the stump. One ball to come from Taiwo Mohammed. You can see the Nigerian field still much alive. The fielders encouraging each other, walking in. And end of the 9th over. Sierra Leone, 26 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. They'll be needing 81 of 66 balls. Struggling so much. They will need 80 runs of 66 balls. That last ball was a run. Now I can tell the Sierra Leoneans are full of surprises. Now I can tell it's not over until it's over. And the early wicket, Nigeria also lost their wicket early, but they were able to stabilize it at the point of 12.5 overs to 13 overs. They started building and they were able to get to a comfortable total where they know they will win. And let's see this time around, the table has been turned around. Sierra Leone is being put in the similar situation with Nigeria in their first innings, and let's see how they approach this and get out of it. Really want Karim. That one is played into the air. 2 fielders running close to each other. Well taken by Isaac Danladi. Bowled by Ridwan Karim, the young champion that has been brought back from that's been brought into the attack from the pavilion end. Well taken, and it takes a lot of brilliancy to see catches like this being executed, especially when 2 fielders are running to get the same ball, and at some point one of them freezes and allow the other one to take the catch. That comes from a very good understanding team players.
At this point, Team Sierra Leone will be looking for a turning point.
You can have a replay of that shot and that catch. You can see that Isaac was running and Isaac Okpe and Isaac Daladi almost collided, but one stood for the other one, and the catch was finally executed. For me, you actually wanted to say something. Sorry, I cut you off in the middle.
I said the Sierra Leone batters at this point were looking for a turning point, and to get that turning point, it's just right to say the first thing first is to build a good partnership, and so far so good in this innings. That partnership has been lacking.
All right, back to play. Ridwan, first ball got him a wicket. Karim Ridwan, captain of the under-19 side, bowling from the pavilion end for the Nigerian team, and we can see that the captain has not stopped rotating the bowling.
And I must say it is raining wickets everywhere. Over there in Indian, 8 wickets down, 156 runs at the 36th over. I don't think this is the kind of performance Team Australia are looking forward to.
Second delivery of Karim Ridwan to Miniru, and no run was made there. I know what it looks like when you have quick loss of wickets. You'll see batters trying to play themselves in again because they are as fresh as ever. And one thing about losing wicket earlier is this: it slows the run rate of any side, except if they are batting at the depth of the game, whereby they still have wickets at hand and they have few overs to come. Then when the wicket drop rapidly, they don't really have much concern about that. Ridwan rushing the batters, has bowled 4 balls, no run considered yet, but 1 wicket was taken by Ridwan. Good bowling. Very well bowled. That is the 5th dot balls Ridwan Karima, the 4th dot ball Ridwan Karima has bowled. 1 ball to come off him. Minero stays searching for and looking for his bearing. Sierra Leone must think of something out of the box. And it is a maiden wicket over for Karim Ridwan. End of 10 overs, 27 for the loss of 6 wickets. Sierra Leone will need 8 runs per over to win this game. They are currently doing 2 runs per over. Nigerian team has dominated in this inning so far, but it's not over until it's over. Let's take a quick look at the replay of Ridwan, the wicket it got. Well taken, Isaac Daladi. Run from his own end, deep mid-wicket end, to take that ball, to take that catch almost at the 30-yard circle area. It's Asha Joshua into the attack from the Court of Appeal end. A lot of bowling options, and Asha bowls both spin, both leg spin and off spin. It's unpredictable. Are they going to take 2 of that one? No. Good fielding, good backup. 1 run.
Again, I must also commend the selection team of the Nigerian Cricket Federation. Just when you think that the team is a batting side, they come and they show you that no, we are a bowling side. When you think they are a bowling side, they come and say no, we are a batting side. They've shown us that they can play both sides of the coin perfectly well, and this is a good example of what I am talking about here. So far so good. Good defense of their runs. The bowlers are bowling line and length, ball in, ball out. We can see the aggressiveness from the fielders. Good performance all round.
That was a quick short one from Joseph Aisha. And the feet setting. You can see 4 men at the boundary waiting. Minero struggling to score runs. He has faced 7 balls and made no runs so far. Very well bowled. 4 balls gone, 1 run. 1 run from that over. So 2 more balls remaining. Asha bowling to Miniru. A single run was played there. A gently drive down the long off area for one run. One ball to come and it's over.
From the attitude of the batters, you can see a bit of discouraged batters at the center of the field.
One more ball from Aisha Joshua. Very well bowled and very well respected by Ibrahim Kamara. End of over is 11 overs gone, 29 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. My colleague is back to the comment box. Shewa Jinaba, it's good to have you back.
Thank you, Tamuno John, for holding forth. And when you talk about holding forth, just very quickly, one word, Tamuno. What number do you love to bat those days when you were batting?
Mid order batsman number 5.
Number 5. Thank you very much, Tamuno.
But Shewa, as I grow older in the game, I open.
All right. Good one there. Just one run will be taken. 29 for 6. Now it will be 30 for 6. 11 overs gone. The last time, Fumi, they were reduced to just 49. I'm sure this time around they don't want that to happen again. Ridwan Abdul Karim.
"31 runs on board for the loss of 6 wickets in 11.2 overs. Coming for the pavilion end is Ridwan Karim.
Can they go for 2?
That's a good drive to the long on. Maximum 6 from Ibrahim. Ibrahim Kamara just scored his 6 runs off Karim Ridwan. This is the kind of attitude, this is the kind of spirit we want to be seen at the center of the field.
A battle of KK, Karim Kamara. Kamara is on 100% strike rate, and that brings us to the end of the 12th over. Ibrahim Kamara and Mini Rupaka batting. 38 for 6. Current run rate is 3.17, and what they require is 8.63. They now need 69 runs in 48 balls. And just very quickly, at the 11th over for Nigeria, they scored 9. They scored 2. And for the 12th over that just ended, Nigeria scored 4, which included a wicket. Asia is causing trouble, positive one, but not what these guys from Sierra Leone expect. It's really giving them reasons to think about it. Ademola Onigoyi brought his wicket keeping experience to the fore. Sia did not have it good. He didn't have it good with the bats. But now he's gotten his wickets, the first of this tournament. For me, quickly, what's happening in India? We need to know. African representative South Africa, the only team representing Africa, currently playing the most successful team at the World Cup, Australia. We will get to know much later, but in comes Raymond Coker, left hand batter. Are we there yet? Any updates?
The runs are still creeping for Team Australia with the loss of 8 wickets, 170 on board, 39.3 overs gone.
Can we say that this is more like it's gone for Australia?
Yes.
Except a miracle happens going by the total that they are chasing. Ladies and gentlemen, he's not joking. Asia Joshua, he's been writing that story for a very long time, and the story is coming to play today. Golden Duck, Golden Duck, Raymond Coker. For me, as someone who has represented Nigeria before, you can see what Nigeria is doing. They are harassing Chenoba with that attacking field that they are setting, and maybe they just trust the bowling of Asia Joshua.
You know, that fielding position took me back to Tanzania in 2015 when we played against a team in Mumbai.
Okay.
Same fielding position. We had 5 fielders inside, all with the helmet in front of the batsman. Very, very, very aggressive fielding position, I must say.
And I also remember in March stroke April when Nigeria hosted the female international. You saw what happened when Rwanda needed 9 runs off the last ball. You saw how Nigeria fielded against them, making it look like this is what we used to get from you people. Now we are leaving, score all the whole runs of the last ball. Good over from Asia Joshua. As you can see, what is churned out after 2 overs. He has just 3 runs that he has conceded. I was talking about the best bowling figures at this tournament, and that went to the man from Rwanda, Kevin Kabare Irakoze, who had 3 wickets for 5 runs in the previous game to win the player of the match. But hey, this young man, Okpe Sylvester, positive start for Chenaba. Himself and Ibrahim Kamara are the ones batting. Nigeria has used more of spinners than pace bowlers, and those spinners have gotten the job for them. You also have to credit the weather condition. God has been very good to us in terms of allowing us to play the game of cricket. No game has been washed out, and we don't pray for such, because the whole projection is for 10 days we want to have 20 cricket matches, and today looks like another perfect weather. At some point in time we are afraid that this game wasn't going to go ahead as planned earlier in the morning, and tomorrow will allow us rest day and then return on Saturday for the last round of matches. Nigeria versus Rwanda and Sierra Leone versus Ghana. Plays it up. Will Daniel Ajekun allow him? Just 1 run. Good cover up there by Ridwan Abdul Karim. Lovely pick up throw by Daniel Ajekun, who by standard did not really have the game you usually have. For me, good over from captain, who is still in search of his first wicket. Can they make 2? Yes, they make it. Brilliant running there. Good risk taken by Chenoba and Ibrahim Kamara.
Good over for the Sierra Leone batters, I must say. They are beginning to make use of the bats. The boundaries are not coming, but they are taking the score with their feet.
Talking about the boundaries not coming, credit must go to the bowlers for bowling tidily and the fielders for applying themselves. You can see how they keep setting the field from the wicket keeper. Sometimes they see it better than every other person. Your take on how Nigeria are setting this field is, are they forcing them to play the big shots? Your take on how this field it looks like? This look like there's an opportunity for a single. Your take for me?
Again, I believe the fielders are trusting the bowler's action. And this can only be seen from an experienced side of a team, Team Nigeria.
Nobody at mid wicket, so there's no protection there, but they trust what the captain is doing, and that was a brilliant ball bowled there.
Judging from the actions of the batters, we are seeing that they are ready to hit out, so it is only okay to put fielders at the boundaries.
just to allow them to take just the single, and that brings us to the end of the 14th over. 44 runs for loss of 8 wickets. Captain Okpe Sylvester has bowled 2 overs, conceded 10 runs, and is still in search of his first wicket. They will bring on Asia again, and each time Asia comes to bowl, for me, check how they set the field. They set the field in such a way that they force the batter to do what he's not supposed to do. 2 people very close to him see that field, and they think he might just scoop it in their hands.
That was a nick.
A nick. Ridwan Abdul Karim and Captain Sylvester Okpe are putting on helmets, and they are standing close, saying, "We will force this mistake to happen." Ibrahim Kamara, the striker, left-hand batter. That's 1 run.
A bit positivity from the Sierra Leone batters. Now we are seeing strike being rotated at the center of the field, and this has been what we've been longing for.
Plays it up. That's for 4 runs. And what this has successfully done is to make the Nigerian fielders understand that I am not bad, a batter that you think I am.
Been longing.
See that shot? Lovely. He was gagged, but he looked for that space in between the long on and long off to get that 4 run, to take their tally to 50 for 8. At least they will not have that low score that they had against Nigeria. He's hitting it so hard, but just 1 run. They know there's nothing to play for anymore. Looks like a game that is gone, and so let's just continue to open up and not trying to be cautious.
We are gradually witnessing a good partnership between Ibrahim and Cherno.
And to put it into proper perspective, they faced 23 balls and they scored 22 runs.
Good strike rotation from the center of the field from the Sierra Leone batters. They are beginning to fight back.
And in fighting, they want to just fight honorably and respectably. Joshua Asia into his 3rd over. That was more into his toes, but intelligent batting from Chenoba.
Better overs for the Sierra Leone.
They scored 9 runs in that over. Asia, after 3 overs, 12 runs for loss of 2 wickets. They are 53 for 8 after 15 overs.
Incoming bowler is the captain of the Nigerian side, Sylvester Okpe, coming in to bowl from the pavilion end.
And that's his 3rd over. Good stop by the captain. The way he's setting his field, he's setting it up for an opportunity of at least a run to be made. That was a close shave. That was a lovely attempt from Prosper Hussaini of Chenoba, who was on 100% strike rate. The replay will say it all. Lovely attempt from Prosper Hussaini. George Sese.
Just when we thought a partnership is being built, Prosper says no.
$53 for 9, 15.3 overs gone. Golden.
We are witnessing 2 wins here. One all the way from India and one at Tafawa Balewa Cricket Over here in Lagos State, Nigeria. With the loss of all wickets, the Australian team has lost to South Africa. South Africa has won by 134 runs against Team Australia. And that is what we are seeing here as well from the Team Nigeria. After Team Sierra Leone won the toss and elected to field first, the Nigerian batters put up a score of 117 all out in 19.2 overs, going into the field to defend.
The game has come to an end. Nigeria beating our opponent by 53 runs. And you can see the match summary. Ademola Onikoyi was the best batter for Nigeria, 100% strike rate, 26 balls, 26 runs. Samuel Conte, 4 wickets for 12 runs in 3.2 overs. And for the batting, Chenoba and Ibrahim Karamara was the best batter. And Danladi Isaac, 3 wickets for 8 runs in 4 overs to make it victory for Nigeria. Safe. We shall be proceeding towards presentation. Congratulations, Nigeria, 8 out of 8. He gets the wicket. We are done with match 18 for day 8 of the West Africa Trophy, proudly sponsored by Dafabet. What a game that we saw from Nigeria versus Sierra Leone, winning by 53 runs. And I say congratulations, they made it 8 out of 8. This was day 8, match 16. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call on the captain of the Sierra Leonean team, George Edward Ngbeba. Edward, you all started like an house of fire in the first innings. The second innings started brightly. Aruna Kainesi and Alison Toure. But fast forward to this period, it was not the kind of performance that you wanted from your boys.
Yes, absolutely. It was not, because the first inning was good. We stick to the process, the commitment that we usually talked about, and we executed it. Just that we missed out on the second innings when we were batting. We could not execute the plan.
But talking about the plan still remains the same. That the long-term plan is to prepare for the African Cricket Association competition coming up. All of that things being equal in December. That's the big goal.
Yeah, that's a big goal, and we are still sticking to that plan. We are looking forward to it. That's why we need more matches so that we can be able to see our weaknesses and see what we can improve on going forward.
Tomorrow is rest day, and you come back stronger for your last game against Ghana. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
All right, you just heard from him, George Edward Ngbeba, the captain of Sierra Leone. We are sticking to the process, and we are trusting the process, and I hope the process turns out to be very positive. We now call on the man who has got 8 out of 8, still unblemished, the captain of Team Nigeria, Sylvester Okpe. Sylvester, congratulations on today's victory. It all started like you should be having your heart in your mouth when Aruna Kainesi and Alison Toure were blowing everywhere, but you had to arrest it. You started with a very good strategy by starting as the bowler. What informed that decision?
We saw while we were batting, we saw how the pitch was playing, so we thought it would be safer for our spin. It would be a day for our spinners to do their thing, and for the start, it started very well, and we thank God everything came our way.
Tomorrow is rest day. Saturday is another big game against Rwanda. You've gotten 2 out of 2. I'm sure with the momentum Rwandans have, they don't want you to get 3 out of 3 against them.
Thank God tomorrow is a rest day, so our guys will have enough time to rest and be fully ready for the game against Rwanda. It won't be bad for us to have 3 out of 3 in that game, so we're looking forward to it.
Congratulations, Sylvester.
Thank you very much.
You just heard Sylvester Okpe. It won't be bad for us to go unblemished into the final round. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my very good friend who came back bigger, stronger and better, Samuel Conte. 4 wickets for 12 runs in 3.2 overs. Shout out to Danladi Isaac. 3 wickets for 8 runs in 4 overs. But my Utendaji Bora performance for today has to be Isaac Okwe, the captain of Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club. And to help me do this presentation is Ibrahim Kabia, the 3rd umpire. Isaac, 18 runs off 27 balls, 66.67 strike rates, and for bowling 2 wickets, 1 maiden, 1 run, economy rate of 0.50. Just on the flip side, I saw you when you were receiving your award from Ibrahim Kabia. You are not used to it, so it's quite understandable the way you were holding it. But that was on the flip side. But congratulations! Finally, the highest wicket taker at this tournament gets to win the player of the match. Congratulations!
Thank you very much.
How excited are you?
Well, it's normal. I'm so excited, but it's normal. That's cricket for you.
8 out of 8. What can you say about the performance of Nigeria?
Yeah, definitely we expected that. We've worked hard so far. For the past month, we've worked really hard, and obviously showing whatever we've worked on, it's showing on the game.
2 more matches to go. One on Saturday and the other one maybe on Sunday.
Yeah. We'll take it as it comes, one at a time. We'll do very well. We'll just keep the momentum going and keep winning the games.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, you just heard from Sylvester Okpe. Isaac, I beg your pardon to say, he won my Utendaji Bora performance from this ground where we have had quality game at the West Africa Trophy sponsored by Dafabet. Match 16, day 8. Tomorrow is rest day and we shall resume on Saturday for the final round of matches. Bye for now, and I say, have yourself a wonderful rest, all the 4 teams.